Welcome, welcome. All those that are logging in here to tonight's live overview presentation with Liv. Excited to have all those on, whether you are chiming in with Zoom or checking this out live on Facebook. My name is Adam Vasilovich, and excited to have you guys for a short time tonight. You're going to hear from some really great people, some great testimonies. We've also got our co-founder and CEO that will be coming on live pretty soon. But hopefully you've got a good seat, maybe even maybe even pen and paper. Write down some great notes. Somebody who cares about you definitely thought highly of you to send you a message or sent you this link to check out how we're living life our way here with Liv. And we're going to get started here in just 1 minute, maybe more like 30 seconds. So if you happen to have kicked this to somebody else, message them, let us know where you're coming from. I'd love to hear and see everybody out there in Facebook and Zoom land on where they're at, where you guys are coming from. Anybody out there? Coming from California, see some Austin, Texas, Yuma, Arizona. Thanks for coming in, Bob. Thanks for coming in. And Dave from Florida and Craig from Florida. Excited to see different states, different names on here. We're going to get started in about 15 seconds. Aaron from St. Louis, glad to have you on. We've got Massachusetts, David Baker. Nice to have you. Thanks for stopping in. New Mexico, Ari from New Mexico, fantastic. And again, want to thank everybody for tuning in. We probably got about 15 seconds here. Let some others hop on. Again, Gina. Oh, hi, Gina from Fresno, California. My name is Adam Vasilovich, and again, I want to thank you all for logging on today, July the 5th. Hope everybody had a great 4th of July and celebrated well yesterday. I know we did, and had a great 4th of July experience yesterday. We're going to be talking about Liv today, and again, thank you for checking in with us via Zoom or live on Facebook. Feel free to shout out where you're coming from. But we're going to go ahead and get things started. And it is my pleasure to get a chance to kind of introduce a gentleman that is a really great friend of mine, somebody that has also been a mentor to myself, actually, and my wife, and somebody completely responsible for this webinar, this company, and the information that you're going to learn about tonight. This is somebody that has made a career, a long 20-year career in the network marketing industry, has been a leader and a pioneer in this industry for a very long time, very successful. As a father of two beautiful kids, funny guy. But is definitely somebody that we're excited to have leading the way with our company. Has done a couple billions of dollars of sales in this industry, helped tens of thousands of families make an extra 1,000 or so a month, created 55 millionaires, over 800 six-figure earners in this style of marketing and style of business. But more than anything, just an incredible human being, somebody I call my friend. We get to hang out with every now and then, and excited to have him be on the Zoom tonight, give this information live to everybody out there. I'd love to turn this over to CEO and co-founder of Liv, Mr. Nick Sarnicola. Nick, are you there?
I'm here. Hey, how's everybody doing? Thank you so much for logging in. I see people from all over the US and Canada, a bunch here on the Zoom, a ton more on the Facebook Live. Thank you guys for plugging in, and I'm going to go fast because I want to get you the information. and I want to be respectful of your time. Adam, thanks for the introduction, man. I appreciate it. Love working with you and your wife and your family. Guys, we're here today to talk about Liv, and you're looking at it from a couple perspectives. Number one is, how can this benefit you, your family, you as an individual in your life in terms of a consumer, something that you want to just be a part of, a group you want to be a part of. And a little bit later on, in the final few moments, we're going to talk about the business vehicle of Liv, and is that a good fit for you? It's not for everybody, but I can promise you the first part of what we're going to discuss today definitely is for everybody. So let's go right into it. What is Liv? Guys, we have a vision to create a lifestyle movement here, inspiring people to really to focus in on 3 different buckets. Number one is we want to take a bucket list, turn it into a Liv list. We're going to talk about that in just a moment. Then we want to inspire communities to be, united with different experiences at a local level that don't exist right now in the marketplaces as you know it. And then lastly, we want to create a ripple effect of people choosing to live moments every single day. I'm going to go through all 3 of those right now in order. So let's talk about taking your bucket list, turning it into a Liv list. 10 years ago, I saw a movie that you all probably saw called The Bucket List, and I was like, great acting. I understand what it was funny, it was touching, it was a tearjerker, but it was a terrible life philosophy. Terrible philosophy. Let me get this straight. You wait until you get your terminally ill, and then you do something about your list. And I immediately came up with the idea of a Liv list. And I began sharing that, communicating to people globally, 15, 60 different countries. Have a Liv list, act now, take action now, create experiences now. It was all about being able to create the moments and experiences right now, as opposed to waiting to the one day someday and all of a sudden you got this list and you kick the bucket. And we have been extremely effective over the last few months during our pre-launch phase and the last couple of months of our launch phase of creating experiences for people that they're literally checking off, and we're turning their bucket list into a Liv list. Here's a couple highlights of prior experiences. Now, obviously, I am super biased, but that video alone of just some of the things we've done in the last 6 months or so gets me just lit up and on fire. You know, we've done everything from Hollywood experiences to Chicago to Miami Wine and Food Festival. We've done helicopters and NASCAR races, and we've done or race car tracks that we've taken over. We've done a party in the Hollywood Hills and everyone walked the red carpet for Oscars experience. We've had celebs, we've had athletes, we've had musicians. We've done Blue Man Group. We've done Second City in Chicago. We've taken over the top of the Sears Tower. I'm just trying to think of stuff at the top of my head that we've done the last couple months. How many of you guys need a little bit more of that in your life, right? A little bit more of that. How does it work? Great question. Number one is you pledge. You look at our list of experiences. You say, ooh, I want to do that. You pledge. For example, Iceland experience. Enough people just pledged literally over the last couple of weeks. So Iceland just activated. So it says a minimum number of people must pledge in order to activate. Once it activates, let's go live. You actually saw the 6 buckets or the 6 categories of every agenda of what we do, from the excursions to the live to give, where we're contributing on the ground, to healthy lifestyle activities, to live to learn, where you're getting category experts that are educating you on whatever it is that you're interested in. Obviously, the trip you take is what you're interested in. From nightlife experiences to, you guys get the idea. Like, we have full jam-packed agendas. This is not discount travel. We're not trying to give you the cheapest trip to some unknown hotel that you get there, it smells like, you know, must and mold, and there's nothing planned. You don't know what to do. You have no clue. Like, we build an agenda, and these are like high-level, amazing life experiences that you cannot wait to just check off, check off, check off. Pledge, activate, live. Pledge, activate, live. This is what we do. This is how we take a bucket list and turn it into a live list. Now, Liv List Global is the big stuff. You know, like I said, Iceland just got activated. We've done Hollywood. We're doing San Diego here in a couple months. We just got back from Vegas. Like, that's the big stuff. 3, 4, 5-day experiences. But I also told you that part of our magic is activating experiences locally. Activating experiences locally is Liv List Local. See, right now, we're looking for curators that want to be a part of the company to activate experiences at a local level. Now, that might be you, but for 99% of the time, it's not. You're just somebody that wants to go to these experiences. But I want to let you know, we just launched. Last month, we ran 44 local experiences in marketplaces all across North America. One day, we'll have 400 cities that are pumping out thousands of experiences every month. Why? Because you want to know what's going on in your own town. You want to go do something with a great group of people. You want to go plug into families, or you want to go plug into, you know, people that are the weekend warriors in your marketplace, or you want to go plug into people that love food, or people that love football, or people that love fill in the blank. And we'll have experiences that'll be curated all across these local marketplaces by local curators who are making a business out of Liv, and you're just attending, having an amazing time because you're a member of Liv. For example, in upcoming days to weeks, we're going to be doing Nashville, just local experience in Nashville. And the local experience in Nashville, check this out. We're going to be taking over one of the, help me, Adam. One of the most famous country bands. It's one of actually,
Zach Brown. Zach Brown.
Sorry. Zach Brown's recording studio. They've got 14 number ones that record in that studio. Willie Nelson's recorded there. Eric Clapton's recorded there. Foo Fighters recorded there. They don't have open to public, just come stop by. We're taking over the whole place. Liv List members, Liv members only can come and attend. We got Jim Beaver, who's written 8 number-1 Billboard songs, who's a songwriter, performer, who's going to be performing those songs. We've got bourbon whiskey tasting from a Tennessee expert. We've got a pit master, award-winning pit master doing Memphis barbecue. And I can go on and on. How many of you guys who live in and around Tennessee wouldn't be like, well, that's what I should be doing on a Saturday night? That's just a local experience. How about over in Fresno, where they've got this old building that's an old bank that's been renovated, and they're going to do a prohibition, 1920s, 1930s speak-easy party with a secret knock and a casino night and a 1930s style band, and everybody's going to be dressed up like that's what I want to do on Saturday night. That's what we do. We do these huge experiences that are once-in-a-lifetime things. You might go to 1 or 2 a year, but in your local marketplace, we're doing them once a month, and that'll become more and more frequent as time goes on. So Liv List, take your bucket list, turn it into a Liv List, activate communities. That's the second thing that our mission is. And number 3 is we want to inspire people to live moments. So you might attend a Liv List global event twice a year. You might attend a Liv List local event once a month. What do you do every day? Every day, we're going to inspire you to create a moment. These are all real people in our community, real pictures that these guys got inspired to create a moment. And if you go to your Instagram and you take a picture and you create live moment, or you hashtag live moments, our membership, we've created a technology that will go grab the photos from your Instagram, only the ones you hashtag live moments, and it'll create a live photo book from your Instagram that it sends back to you every minimum of 60 days, could be more months, depending on how quickly you get 60 pictures up. How many of you guys would love to be a part of a company that's planning out your big life experiences that you're doing once, twice a year, is planning out your social life that you're doing once a month, and then is documenting your day-to-day moments that you're creating with you and your family? That's what we do. That's what we are. That's what we stand for. That's Liv. Now, let's dig deeper. Let me talk to you about the membership, how to become a part of it. How many of you guys, though, are your fire's going already? You go, dang, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, right? And here's how you become a part of this. Access is $9 a month. Premier membership, $49 a month. VIP, $99 a month. Different levels, different benefits, different accessibilities. You see the activation fees below. Let's dig in. Everybody who becomes an access or above is going to get their membership card. You get access to the Liv List Global, which means you can pledge on events. You get access to Liv List Local, which means you can pledge on local events. You get access to the crowd perks, which means every time that an event, event is activated and more members attend, there's crowd perks you get access to. And then lastly, we have a marketplace of amazing cutting edge products, et cetera, that we pump out to our members. That every member gets access to those 5 things. Now, as you increase your membership, you say, I want to become a premier member, $49 a month. Well, you're going to access to Liv Travel. Now, Liv Travel is an aggregator of the best prices on hotels, vacation rentals, flights, cruises, activities, and car rentals, where sometimes you might save $5, and sometimes you might save $50 on a hotel times 3 nights. You might save $150, which is 3 months worth of membership. You might save, you might find a vacation rental that is premier type space. You're like, holy cow, I was looking at vacation rentals that were costing X, Y, and Z. All of a sudden I found one that's $500 cheaper. You just paid a year's worth of your membership because of Liv Travel. Guys, let me tell you how travel aggregation works. These portals that you go to, Kayak, this, that, and the other thing, well, they're all got the same prices, all of them. Only time the prices are different when they buy bulk hotel rooms, etc. And then what they do is they put their fee on top, $5 booking fee, $10 booking fee, whatever. We don't have any of those fees because you're a member. So we just give you the exact same price that we get it for. We pass it through to you as a massive group discount. So Premier also gets Liv Deals. Now, Liv Deals, there's 400,000 restaurants, stores, services, etc., that are a part of Liv Deals. And what Liv Deals does is it impacts about 80% of the population. If you're in a rural area, there won't be any Liv Deals to access unless you actually refer us to those places, and then we can add them to the app. But for everyone else, it's 80% of the population. You might say, hey, I want to go to dinner. You push food, 5-mile radius, and all of a sudden it's buy one, get one free. It's a free appetizer. It's a free drink at places you were going to go to anyways, at places you already eat at a store you were going to already shop at, extra discounts, etc., because we're advertising to our members for these people, so they're giving additional discounts that you can't necessarily get anywhere else. So you might be saving. In fact, the average Liv Deals subscriber or member saves about $220 a year. That's about $20 a month that they're saving through Liv Deals by being a Premier member. Furthermore, a Premier member gets the Liv photo book, or the Liv Moments photo book. Moms out there, how long does it take you to create a photo book? Hour, 2, 3, 4. What if it took you 0 hours, 0 minutes? And we just kept pumping them out to you every 60 days minimum, or 60 photos. Even if it took you 90 days to do 60 photos, it'd be on your 60th photo, we pump it out. You spent 0 time. What is that worth to you? What's the book alone worth to you? When you start to look at this, you're like, wait a second. Okay, I get access to everything, but I'm going to save 10, 20 bucks with Live Deals. I'm going to save 10, 20 bucks with, Live Travel. The book is worth 20 itself. I get it. It's worth 49 bucks a month. I want to do the premiere. And some of you guys will have a little bit bigger vision. You want, a Liv List global book, which is when we do the big experiences, you're going to take your pictures, we'll give you a hashtag to hashtag, and then we're going to give you pictures of the whole experience. Boom. And we just created a whole book for you to relive the Las Vegas experience, the San Diego experience, the Iceland adventure. Finally, on VIP, $99 a month, you get everything we just talked about, but you also get Live Assistant. And Live Assistant, it's going to take pressure off you. The way I phrase it is this. If your time is worth 25 bucks an hour, and you can find something for Live Assistant to do for 1 hour a week in a month, that's it. Saves you 1 hour a week. 25 times 4 is 100 bucks. You just broke even on your entire membership just off Live Assistant. So when you start to add these things up, these different benefits, when you start to go, wait a second, Live Travel, Live Deals, book number 1, book number 2, Live Assistant, I get it, I understand it, let's roll. Boom, people dive over to that VIP and they pay the $99 a month. If all that's too scary for you, then just get in at access and just be a part of this and get some flavor, get to one of the local experiences. That doesn't even count what I'm going to go over now, which is Live Coins, which is a subset of our Live Rewards program. So ask yourself this, is that $49 membership a month worth it? Can I save 10 bucks on the travel, the deals? Is the book worth 20 bucks? Okay, hey, I get it. The other $9 a month is for just my access membership. $49 a month makes sense. Or wait, if I add the extra book, if I add Live Assistant, if I find something for Live Assistant to do every week, is it worth $99 a month? The answer to me is heck yes. But we're not done in terms of the value you get. Once you become a premier member, you get 8 Live coins on activation, and every month that you stay with us, we will give you an additional 4 coins as loyalty. You stay with us, we give you rewards. You stay with us, we give you rewards. VIP gets 24 at activation and 12 upon every month they stay VIP. A VIP can also coin transfer, okay? Now, what does that mean exactly? Let's put value to this. If you became a member, VIP, you're getting 12 coins. And then you went out there each month. In your first month, you referred 1 customer. That's 19. And then you attended 1 experience. You actually get coins to attend experience. That's 20 coins that month. Now I want to show you something here. You also got 24 at activation. So I'm going to add that at the end. Just in a normal month though, after activation, you just got 20 coins that month. Times 12 months, that's 240 coins. Plus you got 24 coins at activation. That's 264 coins. You could attend any of these experiences for 120 coins, which means you could attend, you and your spouse, that's 240 coins. You're going to any of these experiences that, on the Liv List Global. You're going to, you could go to our San Diego experience that's coming up, you and your significant other for 240 coins because you just were a VIP member and you were banking coins and banking coins and banking coins, not to mention all the benefits. So you have all the benefits, you have all the coins, and then, by the way, you can also get your membership for free if you want to. How do you do that? Well, if you're a VIP member and you just referred 3 other VIP members, every month that you have 3, meaning if you keep the same 3 for 3 months, your membership's free, your membership's free, your membership's free, and you're still banking coins. Benefits, coins, and you can get it for free. Gang, we have cracked the code on what the value is and why you should be a member in Liv. We throw amazing experiences at a global and local level. We give you month-to-month benefits that are useful and that can create time and cost savings. And we give you a coin little piggy bank, which is like an experience savings account. That the longer you stay with us, the more coins you create, the more experiences you can go on discounted or free. And as you're referring customers, you're getting more coins. And if you get to 3 customers total within a month, hey, you're not even paying for your membership. How many of you guys out there could see yourself becoming a member, just a member of Liv as a customer at the at the Access Premier or VIP level? Guys, this is something that is so powerful. The vision of Liv is so powerful. Every day you go to work and you are working your butt off. 95% of you working your butt off for your boss, for someone else's dream. To do what? To check stuff off a project list. And I get it, you have to pay bills. But every day, project list, project list, project list, project list, project list, make the boss happy, do my job, project list. And then only to get home, to get to that to-do list, laundry, pick up the kids from here, grocery store, mow the lawn, to-do list, project list, to-do list. And all of a sudden, and you have to do these things, but all of a sudden, days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, months turn into years, years turn into decades. You're looking back at your life, and a Liv list never existed. A bucket list now is a reality, a list of things that you never did because you were consumed by project lists and to-do lists. Our company is created to take massive action to get people to wake up and say, tomorrow is not guaranteed, live today. A project list is required to make money, a to-do list is required to run your family, but a Liv list is required for happiness. And let us help you do that. So, for those of you guys that just want to look at Liv from a customer perspective, right now is an opportunity for you to make that decision and say, hey, I want to be a premier customer. I want to be a VIP. I want to go to Nashville. I want to go to that Fresno experience. I want to go to the one they're having in Boulder, or the one that you guys are having on the local level over there in Iowa, or the one you're having on a local level. We have a bunch of them coming up. I want to come to those. Great, become a member. Call the person back, text the person back, message the person back that referred you. Now I want to spend a few more minutes talking about the entrepreneurial vehicle to help us launch Liv. Liv needs to be launched in every marketplace we can find. So I need people that are entrepreneurial that want to help us either curate experiences in marketplaces or find people to attend those experiences, like we're doing right now. Find the people, put them on the webinar. So let's talk about that, okay? Where's the world going from a business perspective? Number one is the value of experiences. 90+% of both boomers and millennials, that's 150 million people, are saying that experiences are part of a fulfilling life, and that purchases of things are making us less happy than purchases of experiences. Then there's this whole movement of crowdsourcing, crowdfunding, the voice, the power of the voice of the community, and then the gig economy. Guys, the gig economy is exploding. 20 years ago, if you had a side gig, you might be looked at as a little weird, a little strange. Today, if you don't have a second income, you don't have a side gig, you might be the one that's a little strange. So when you think of Uber, those are people with side gigs. Airbnb, those are people with side gig money. Amazon Flex, Etsy, eBay, anyone that's a brand ambassador or promoter for a company, that's all gig economy money. And the gig economy is going to double in the next 4 years. Our gig is centered right in the middle of gig economy, power of community, value of experiences. If you want to be a promoter with us, it's a $3.99 Liv promoter system. You get 1 month of VIP membership inside of it. So you remember earlier when I talked about the $99 plus the $100 activation at the VIP membership? That's $200. You're spending an extra $200 to say, wait a second, I want to build a business. I want to be an entrepreneur, and I want to drive customers to this company. let's talk about a couple things. Number one, how do we get that 400 back? How do we turn into more than 400? And how do we build a more substantial income? So in your first 30 days, we're going to teach you two things. How to go get 3 customers and 3 VIP promoters. Or 3 promoters, excuse me. We're going to teach you how to get 3 VIP customers and 3 promoters. When you do that, you're going to earn anywhere from an extra $350 all the way up to $1,000 worth of value. Because the speed at which you do acquire those customers and or promoters is going to trigger different bonuses on the journey. But we're talking about up to it's anywhere from $300 to $1,000 worth of value in your first 30 days on a $399 business. Some of you guys are going to have $1,000 worth of value on a $399 business in the next 2 weeks because you came aboard and you took action. You said, holy cow, teach me. I love the vision. I love the mission. I like the leadership. Tell me what to do. I'll go do it. All of a sudden, you're making weekly money. All of a sudden, you got 60 Liv coins uploaded into your account for you to use towards any experience. Remember, it's only 120 Liv coins for a lot of our experiences right now. All of a sudden, your next month membership is free. $199 value, excuse me, $99 value. You know, all of a sudden, you made $680 in commissions, or $500, or $400. So, gang, you get the idea, you get the picture, make $400 is the right number, $400 to $1,000 the value in your first 2 weeks to 30 days based on helping get 3 promoters and 3 customers. I know you don't know what to do. We'll teach you what to do. We'll show you how to do that. From there, it's a replication. Go out there and create 3 bronze, have a little bit more volume, $12,500 a month, and you're making an extra 20 grand a year. You're a silver. You're going to get a car bonus as well in there, an optional car bonus. 3 silvers equals a gold. A gold will make 50 grand a year. 3 golds equals a platinum. That's 100 grand a year. 6-figure income. 3 platinum is a 3-star platinum, make $500,000 a year. There's positions beyond that. I won't bore you with them. What I want you to see is that it doesn't stop at, hey guys, here's $500. It could be here's $1,500 a month. Here's 50 grand a month. How serious are you? How far do you want to go? What's your interest? What's your intrigue? Now let me show you guys how we utilize 2 powerful wealth principles in our particular gig that you can't find in Airbnb. You can't find in Etsy. You can't find in Uber. You want to do an Uber driving? That's great. You're going to miss these 2 wealth principles. Number 1 is leverage. Leverage is the ability to incorporate the efforts of other individuals to create an income for you and your family. If you're the only person whose time generates income for your family, you have one of 3 issues. You have a lot of time and a lot of money and no time because you're never working. You have a lot of time and no money because you're never working. You say that again, just in case I said the same thing twice, couldn't tell. You have a lot of money and no time because you're always working. Or you have a lot of time and no money because you're never working. The third one is you have no time and no money because what you're doing just ain't working. Sadly, the number 3 is the fastest growing group in America today. And also, sadly, they're the most skeptical people about solving that problem. And I'm like, you got no time and no money? And you're skeptical about a new idea? Shouldn't you be skeptical about what you're doing? I'd be skeptical about that, not a solution. This is a solution. You have the ability to build a team of other Liv promoters to help find customers, help find members, to help curate experiences. You could be the person that referred the promoter in Dallas and Houston and Austin and this city and that city, whatever. And that takes off and builds that city. It'd be the equivalent of me telling you this. Hey, we're going to launch Uber in your city. Not only will I pay you for every time you pick up and drop someone off, if you build a team of 20 drivers, I'll pay you a small override every time they pick up and drop someone off. How many of you guys, knowing what you know now about Uber, would be like, give me New York, give me LA, give me San Francisco? I hope your answer was absolutely positively yes, if you understand anything about business. Number 2 is residual income. Second wealth principle. Number 1, leverage. Number 2, residual income. Doing something once, getting paid over and over and over again for it. A gym membership. Person who sells the gym membership gets paid once. Gym owner gets paid every time that member pays their membership. What if you could get paid over and over and over again for a member of Liv you got 12 months ago, you got paid 12 times? Wait a second, what if you could combine residual income and leverage? Where now you're getting paid off members that you didn't personally bring to the table. You trained and developed the promoter who got them, but now you're getting paid over and over and over again for a customer that you don't know, you've never met, you don't service. Anybody know what that's called besides residual? It's called SMART. It's called SMART. Let me give you guys just a hypothetical example of how that could work, just to put some numbers to this, put some math to this. Let's say you went out there and you got 3 promoters. You have 3 promoters, and those 3 promoters said, we want our membership for free. Let's go get 3 VIP customers. So you do that. And then you train your 3 promoters to go out there and build a team. And they're out there, they get 10, 12, 15 promoters each, but only 3 take it serious. And those 3 that take it serious, go get 3 customers each. And all of a sudden, you got 9 promoters on that second generation of referral that all have 3 VIP customers. Play that out. We pay through up to 8 generations of referral. All of a sudden, you've got a promoter base of 10,000 people generating $150,000, not a year, but a month in income. Very, extremely difficult to do. But what in this world can you make $150,000 a month at that's easy? Nothing. Point is, it's possible. But what if you failed this example? What if you failed it by 90% and you were able to make 180 grand a year residually? What would that mean to you and your family? What if you failed it by 99% and you only made an extra 18 grand a year with your side gig income? Go to your boss tomorrow and tell them you want a $20,000 raise for the next year. Let me know how it goes. If you are the boss, tell me how much more you have to do in your current career to give yourself a $20,000 raise. Guys, this is a way to give yourself a $20,000 a year raise through leverage and residual income. Process that, okay? Cool thing is, we have all the tools. We got your websites built out. We've got marketing materials. We've got your back offices. We've got your apps. We've got dashboards. We got mentors, training calls, locals. I mean, we got the business side done. This is dialed in. You got to plug in. Doesn't mean you make money because you join. You got to work. You got to learn. You got to listen. But the tools are there. When you start a traditional business, create your own website, create your own app, create your own marketing materials, create your own dashboards. We do all of it. All you do, you pay $29 a month to access all the stuff that we pay millions and millions and millions of dollars to build, create, and service for you. That's called fair. So don't worry about the tools and all that stuff. We got that handled for you. What I want to do right now as we wrap up the call is I want to bring on 3 quick folks. They're going to give you 2 messages. They're going to spend 90 seconds each. They're going to give you a 45-second message on what Liv experience they've been to and how it was powerful for them, and 45 seconds on what they've been able to do just as a building a business with us on their spare time. So let's hop over to Iowa. Sherry, over to you.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me on, Nick. I appreciate you very much. So my name is Sherry, and I joined Liv back in December. And just a quick backstory on me. I extremely value living in the moment, but I was not always like that. So there are 2 types of people that are going to be on this call. Either you already make memories and create experiences, go on vacations, make memorable lifetime experiences, and Liv just made it easier for you to do that without all of the work, and you can bring your friends and family along to these once-in-a-lifetime experiences without you having to plan it. Or you're the second person who never took vacations and maybe are sitting there with a little regrets and thinking, okay, I'm supposed to be on this call right now and listening to this because I need something like this in my life. And that's who I am. That's who 3 years ago, I was not living that life. I was not living in the moment. I was putting on family vacations. I had a 3 and 6-year-old, And I thought I had all the time in the world. I didn't take them on vacations because I thought, why am I going to spend thousands of dollars and they're not going to remember these memories? And it's just a waste of money. So I'm just going to wait until they're older. And then my daughter was diagnosed with brain cancer. And that was a huge wake up call. Everything hit me at once. And I realized I never went and made these memories. And it wasn't for the kids. Those memories were for me as a mom. I would have remembered my daughter running down a beach and all of the cool experiences that I've been able to do through Liv just recently. We took Ella to Chicago and went to the museums and the aquarium and made the most incredible memories. And those memories are not just for her, but those memories are for me. So that was very significant and a huge wake-up call. So that is just my experience from the memories that I've made. And then there's a business side of it. I can tell you when my daughter was diagnosed, I had to quit my traditional business and I worked for myself. So if I was not working, I was not getting paid. I could not work for a year and a half. So sit with that for a second. Just ask yourself, if you lost your job today and you could not work for a year and a half, what would happen to your lifestyle? Well, it impacted mine significantly. And thank goodness I knew about network marketing. I knew the power of residual income. So when I was able to work again, hands down, I would not even consider another career. And just in December, I'm so grateful. Someone reached out to me on Facebook and shared the message of Liv with me. And it just resonated through my whole body. I was like, I'm already living this way. This message is so powerful. And to have zero overhead. I mean, we don't have inventory that we have to haul around and spend every night at parties, going and leaving my children in the evening to go sell, products. That is not what it is here. Here we get to live our life, make a significant income. We have the time freedom. I've made the most incredible friends. And honestly, it's kind of like summer camp for adults for some of these experiences that we go on that are adult friendly. I'm just like, I can't wait to see my friends at the next experience. So I have done more in the last 6 months as just a mom and making my own memories than I have my entire life. So I'm so grateful for this community. And I'm going to throw it over to John now. And I want to thank you real quick for serving our country. I'm so grateful, especially just coming off of the 4th of July. So thank you for helping us have our freedom.
Thanks a lot. My name is John Rankin. I'm from Clarksville, Tennessee. I'm a military veteran, and for the last 20 years, I've been teaching Special Forces how to fight and shoot. I got introduced to this company in March, actually by Nick and Blake through Matt Barr. Went down to Miami and checked it out, and then I decided to run with this. I already travel a lot and have life experiences, and it was a perfect marriage for me. I did Rising Star in about 15 days. I did Bronze Elite in about 20 days. And what's probably the best thing I've ever seen in my life is the ability to use that gig economy and crowdsourcing to do local events that I want to do at prices that you can't get anywhere else because I have a big crowd of people going with me now. And I love that about Liv. We've got a whitewater rafting event coming up, skydiving, mountain climbing, all kinds of things. And it's just allowing me to live my dreams at a rate that's affordable for the everyday guy. And so I just love it. I love what you guys are doing. I'm really happy that I'm here with this company. Adam, I'm going to turn it over to you.
John, thanks so much. Appreciate it. And thank you again for your service. My story is a little different. My wife and I are traditional business owners. And as someone who was able to create enough income for ourselves as traditional business owners, the time was the thing that we didn't have. And what I love about this company, what we've been able to do, one of the experiences is we had this incredible Vegas experience. And I've been to Vegas 50 times in my life. But we always did the same thing. We just went to the same hotel. We do the same stuff, go to the same dinners, have kind of the same experience. And what we did with Liv was everything I've never done in Las Vegas. We got to go hang out and take over a NASCAR experience. We went to Wayne Newton's house on his incredible property, meet him, check out his plane, his cars, his peacocks, his monkeys, like everything that he's got. Had a party literally on his backyard lawn. Saw the Blue Man Group, helicopter rides. I mean, so many things I had never got to do with an experience in Vegas. And I got to do it for free because I went Rising Star, created those, got those extra coins, and had a great time and didn't have to think about it. That's what I love about this company on the experience end. It's something you can set it and forget it and just go have the time of your life. On a business level, like I said, traditional business owners, we sold our business a few years back because we've got a son with special needs and we knew we needed to go a different route. So to have a six-figure income traditionally and to get rid of that, this has been amazing to pick something up that has replaced that income in 6 months. And you're getting to have fun. You're getting to live experiences because I think, you know, we're not put on this planet to pay bills, pay taxes, and die, right? That's not it. It is to live. It is to make an impact. And when you can make an impact and an income, that's something very, very special. And we owe so much to this man, Nick Sarnicola, for creating this. And I want to kick it back to the man who did. So thanks, Nick.
Guys, thank you very much. Amazing stories, powerful stories. So whether you guys are just looking at this still as a customer, you know, you heard some stories about how they have done things they've never done before. Maybe you're looking at it as a business. All I know is time to make a decision. Whether you want to become a customer member, hey, I just want to attend stuff. Number two, hey, I want to just tell a couple people to attend stuff with me because I want a free membership. That's type 2 person. Type 3 person says, I want a gig. I'm into what you guys are doing. I dig it. I want to be a part of it. I want to get some customers. I want to get it for free, but I also want to get paid for that. Let's make this happen. Whether you're 1, 2, or 3 doesn't matter. Just make that decision. What I can tell you is success leaves clues. You got founders here that have built mainstream brands that have collected over 3 million customers in the past. We have the #1 product in its category, did over $2 billion in sales. We have 20,000 families make over 20 grand a year on their spare time. We created 800 six-figure earning families and 55 millionaires. Translation, join the launch team. Join the launch team. Become a part of this. Help us launch some marketplaces. Help us launch some cities. Help us launch these countries. Help us launch Liv. This is the most powerful and inspiring and purposeful thing that I've ever done in my career, and I know everybody behind it feels the same way. We're tired of watching people asleep at the wheel of life. It's time to do something about it. I want you to do something about it with me. Come to these experiences. Attend the locals. Attend the globals. Or if you're truly inspired to do something bigger, become a gig entrepreneur with us. Start with us as a promoter and help us create that massive wave. Be a ripple and get paid to do it. Find a person that put you on tonight's webinar. Let them know if you're 1, 2, or 3. Let them know where you stand. And I'll see you at one of the 5 big local celebrations that we're doing on the tour here in the next 6 weeks. Good night, everybody. Thank you for your time.